What's up, baby? I'm here with the beautiful
Julia Rene.
Hey, crazy leg day, so I begged her. I said, please, can we just do upper body so I look good today? Give you guys a little lesson on how it's done. Let's go. Let her get her set in, and I'm doing the whole stack. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? I'm here with the beautiful
Julia Rene.
Hey, and we're in Austin, Texas at Lift ATX, and this is her stomping grounds, guys. I've never been here before, so I hit her up. A long time ago, we were supposed to collab on a podcast, but now it's all girls only podcast.
It's girls only.
Girls only. Joey can't come. I'm way too masculine, so if you guys haven't seen it, make sure you go show love to the all girls podcast. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my legs are nowhere near ready for this crazy leg day, so I begged her. I said, please, can we just do upper body so I look good today? So she agreed, and now we're gonna get an upper body pump and just give you guys a little lesson on how it's done. Let's go.
All right, show me how it's done.
I'm gonna put you through a workout right now.
Sure.
I'm a lightweight guy. First thing I probably want to do is like a back stretch.
Do a little bit of this.
Some back stretching. Let's go.
Okay.
I just don't know where everything is.
You just tell me what you need.
What do you got for like iso lat pull downs? But maybe
Like on a machine or one of these?
yeah, I was gonna say maybe one of those, not the machine. I like those. Shirt's not coming off until I get a pump. I also brought you some military mindset t-shirts.
Oh, cute.
Hey guys, Julia told me she wanted me to take her through my upper body. So my upper body workout, I'm always gonna start with what, guys? Back arms. What do you call them? Triceps?
Back arms. Oh, I get it.
Yeah. So basically in prison, we would always talk about working out back arms. And that was just a term I was always used to. So when I started my channel, I was known for saying back arms. All right, guys, we did back arms. People like, they're triceps. You don't call your biceps your front arms.
You could. These are my front arms.
But I just
These
never,
are my back arms.
I never used the term front arm. I always said biceps. But when I used triceps, I would just say back arms. And so people would always comment like, what is he talking about, back arms? Like, right, really?
I mean, if they don't get that,
the back of the arm.
come on, it's the back of the arm.
Back of the arm.
I only train upper body once a week now. Isn't that crazy?
Really?
Yeah. Because I can't really, like, with my division that I compete in, I can't really grow it anymore.
Why?
Because if it gets too big, then I won't look like a wellness competitor.
Yeah.
The whole point of the wellness division is to be imbalanced.
Yeah.
My lower body needs to be bigger than my upper body.
Really? I
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
You learn something every
Basically,
day.
I'm too jacked.
Yeah. Yeah, this is all lengthening, just trying to wave my arms up. This doesn't weigh anything to me. I'm just like warming up my shoulders. Because I'm old, truly I'm old.
How old are you? 37? Exact age.
My age.
And your age.
I'm old as
How
fuck
old are
too.
you?
37.
You really 37 yet? 100%. Look, I love saying this to people too. I don't know what it is, bro. I'm talking like, most of my fans, which are like 90% men. And that's statistically.
This is why you need more women on your
I
YouTube
tried,
channel.
and you're my first woman collab.
I am?
I promise. Yeah. People are like, Joey, are you ever gonna do one with a girl? And I'm like, I mean, I am. I'm not gonna be out just. And then we talked about doing and I don't want to bring it up again, but you kind of dissed me on the podcast.
He's salty.
It's all good. No, I promise. Real talk. Like, I feel like every year I just get in better shape.
Yeah.
I get more and more athletic, depending on how much size I put in. I can say that right now because I'm 205, 210. I fluctuate about 5 pounds by waking up. But like I'm fasting this morning. I've had nothing since I woke up but BCAAs and a little bit of Let's Go Baby. So I fast every weekend, Saturday, Sunday workout if I do. But as I got older, I've always been leaner, bigger, more aesthetic, more defined.
Your muscles mature.
Muscle maturity. And like, then I'll go up with these youngsters and they'll do, 225 for 7, 8, 10, whatever, right? And again, not talking down, but they train 3, 4 years. And then you put somebody who has muscle maturity under there, 225, I'll rep for like, what I do it, like 43 reps or something. And my body weight at the time was 210. No, it was 210 for 43 because my body weight was 205. So I did 210 pounds for 40. I tell people, if you can't rep your own weight for X amount of reps, you should just be packing on. Now it's different if, how do I say it, like machines as opposed to free weights. I'm talking free weights. Free weights, don't be packing on all this weight and getting like the shittiest range of motion. You know what I mean? For me, it's like, go lighter, man, and more reps, more mind and muscle, more. And I had to learn that after 4 hernia surgeries.
And that can happen just because it's ego lifting, really, if we're talking about it. And I
100%.
am still obviously young and I'm 26, but I'm just now realizing the benefit of dropping the weight lighter and slowing it down can be so much more beneficial.
Slow twitch and fast twitch, your body's shaking.
Because at some points, like for me with legs, I can pack it on with legs. I can do like 9 plates on a leg press, but then I don't feel anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing it and I'm like, I feel everything and nothing at the same time. But if I put like 5 plates, I'm like,
that's what it is. It's the mind and muscle connection. You control 5 plates a lot better and a lot more steady. And then once you engage all the muscles correctly, then you start repping it. Your whole leg feels it. Same with me, like I can pack on 20 plates on a leg press, you know what I mean? And rep it, I mean really probably 20 times, but it's gonna be the worst form, the most straining. What I like to say is overcompensate and utilize other muscles that are not supposed to be used. So all these guys that are swinging their whole bodies, I'm kind of I've seen them throw dumbbells into the mirror before.
Are you somebody that just kind of forgets to eat? Like it's not really it's not something that's on your mind?
I tell you, when you have as many businesses and things and like in motion, you wake up instantly, go. And my food's prepared for me. It's ready for me. It's in a bag right now in my car. But I gotta go. I got stuff to do. I can't slow down and eat. But when I was like competitive and I competed in 09. So I don't even know how old you were in 09.
09.
Years ago you were 16. I was 17 on my first trip to prison for 10 years at 17. 4'10", 98 pounds. They thought I was on the wrong bus. I had already been to TYC as a youth commission. Not that I'm preaching, I'm just educating. Because of what I thought was positive, growing up got me in, TYC. And we actually just passed it on the way to here. It used to be a Texas Youth Commission, and corrections. And I went there like 9 months as a kid, straight to prison at 17 for 10 years. Yeah, it was insane.
So from 17 years old to 27, you were in prison.
17 to 20, almost 21, got out, came moved to Austin. On parole, living in the Arboretum, in a mansion, doing everything not legal still. I went back to prison at 22. So I was only out for 1 year.
And then from 22 to how long? 26.
Then and I got out right before my 27th birthday.
And then you never went back, right? Okay, so 2 times the charm.
And then, hey, I'm telling you, well, what it was, and this is the truth, I was only out 2 months, and I had met a girl, and I was on a monitor, and I didn't really like TV that much, so I ended up having a son. And she was so young, she was 18, and I was more mature and older. I was ready to be a dad. She wasn't ready to be a mom. She wanted to live her life. So I kept my son, and he changed my whole life. Go to failure every set.
I don't even know how much this weighs. I like that.
It's not about the weight, people. It's about the mind and muscle connection. Stacked up. I'm doing that whole stack. I'm gonna let her get her set in, and I'm doing the whole stack. Joey Stax, doing the whole stack.
My lats look as big as Joey's.
If that stack did not end with a 6, I would do the whole stack. But since I don't want anything to do with 6s, I'm gonna do 150. 6 is the mark of the devil, bro. Oh, okay, I don't mess with anything with 6s. No, ever. Only 7s. It's a mark of completion, like your whole. That's what people don't understand what the 7 means. They're like, what is that? What is that? And I'm like, Google that shit. We're gonna hang here for a minute.
It's like my weight. Maybe like 9.
That pause reps, those pause reps.
Ow, that wasn't intentional.
Hey, well, at least you follow through. All right, so we got 4 here already, right?
Yeah. What do you want to do now?
Biceps.
Some front arms?
She's going to be telling her something about front arms. Right,
Front arms, back arms, front arms, back arms.
It's just such a shorter word. No, I guess it's not triceps, biceps, and now you're... It's going to be heavy for you? 215s?
I'm a weenie. Weenie today.
My 4 o'clock workouts like I used to have. I used to have a 4 workout and a 4 workout. So 12 hours apart every day for like a good... And that was when I was looking the best I've ever looked, taking the least stuff I've ever taken. It was because...
Working out every 12 hours?
Yeah, just not every 12. I guess. I mean, I woke up at 4, and then I'd be at the gym around 4 or 5 by the end of the day. Ricky would meet me there in the morning, so, and I'm not the type of person at 4 a.m. to be like, I'm here, guys. Sometimes I would post it, but other times I wouldn't, you know what I mean? But I felt like I was so much more full. But again, I was taking super subs, so I had everything
How do you
that,
recover, bro?
yeah, exactly. And I tell people like, yes, I try to always eat chicken and stuff at my last meal before I go to bed. I always take like shakes, or be at the gas station, I'll get like I'm not shouting out no brand, but one of the leanest, most sugar-free like protein shakes. So I mean, I try to keep my body with something in it most times. Even when I'm on empty, I'll always have cookies.
I'll always have cookies.
People don't want this life. They act like they want this. People are like, man, I love your grill. I'm like, guys, these are my teeth. This does not pop out.
Right.
These are my real teeth. Everybody goes and spends $300-400 on a grill. I have $70,000 gold 22 medical kit grade teeth. It's insane, right? But I knew that I had to put an influence in this world. And the only way they were going to even care about me is if I looked different than anybody else. And just how you stand out, you know what I mean? You look different than all the other girls out there, so.
I'm not a regular girl.
There you go.
I'm a muscle eater.
Fuck regular. Fuck regular.
Do I have muscles yet?
I got a podcast too to go after this.
You're gonna do a podcast?
Yeah, with the Austin Fit.
Josh?
Oh yeah.
Well, clearly not yours.
What?
Yeah, it's definitely not your
Don't bring it
podcast.
up. Definitely not mine. This hurts. Do I have a pump yet? Do I look big? Tell me I look big.
You look bigger than me right now.
Oh.
I look lean?
Why?
I look lean? Mm-hmm. What about my legs?
I mean, they might have spicy gloves.
Oh.
I like this outside gym. She said you're gonna love it.
I like it because I can get a tan while I work out.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. And you realize that the sunlight increases your testosterone. Well, for men. And well, obviously for women too, but just not like mine.
Not like mine.
You know, mine increases way more. Now I gotta warm up my rotator cuffs. Look.
Old fart.
Exactly. Look forward for that. Coming soon.
Old fart.
Coming soon.
Hey, but you know what? I will say this. She started before I did, so she's gonna be like, no, I'm not even gonna put it to the universe. Don't you worry.
With how much I train legs.
She's gonna be healthier than an ox forever. Oxes are healthy as well.
She always says I'm never gonna get sick, and I'm the only one that gets fucking sick.
I
So
don't get sick.
Well, because you build your immune system. This.
she just says that shit to the universe that doesn't get her sick.
You know what? It's
What you put out there is what you get.
and I always.
I ain't scared of getting sick. I ain't scared of nothing, so it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. You can't be scared of it. And if anything happens, just pull out a knife or a gun.
It's not the answer to everything, Joey.
When I was in prison, they used to call me Stories. Because before all the homeboys would want to go to sleep, they'd be like, homeboy, tell me a story. And I'd be like, what kind of story you want? Like a robbery story? You want to like taking the girls out story? You want like a you know, like, and I ain't gonna lie.
A bedtime story.
I mean, basically, I would be like, man, me and the homies all met up. I'd tell them robbery stories. I mean, again, not that I'm glorifying this. That was part of my life. So there's a lot of stories and things that have happened that I've done that, like, you know, with my homeboys, we're all chopping it up, you know, just whatever. But I always had a story. So they'd always be like, homie, tell us the story.
He even has a story about his stories.
Oh, yeah. I got so many stories, it's unreal.
Okay, so if you were to tell anybody who wants to start working out, maybe get into bodybuilding, who grew up a little bit rougher, what would you tell them?
I mean, well, first of all,
Or doesn't believe that they can even.
oh yeah.
You have a very rags to riches kind of story.
Of course, yeah. I mean,
And
if you
there's
believe
people
it,
that-
you can achieve it. And I don't mean to sound so cliche, but it's like the truth. It's like the but you honestly have to believe it. It's like everyone has a sob story, and I've said this a million times too. It's like repetitive with me, you know what I mean? But it's like everyone has to wake up. Most of us have to have a job, right? We gotta pay bills. And then it's what you do at the end of the day when everyone clocks out with your life that's gonna pretty much determine your next job. Like, do you wanna be successful? Do you wanna own multiple companies? Do you wanna do more with your life? Or are you content with a 9 to 5, going home? I wasn't content, you know? Like, and my 9 to 5 was working my ass off, which I'm still blessed to have that job, right? But it's just one of my companies now, you know? So I say, man, if you believe it, you can achieve it, no matter where you come from, no matter how many, you know, how colorful, I like to say colorful, how colorful your background is, right? It's, you gotta put in the work, right? And it's, there's levels to this shit. But there really is. Like I said, even when no one believed and everyone would laugh, like, you're gonna be, this was when it was called Instagram model. They used to call me an Instagram model because this is 2015. So they're like, you're an Instagram model. I'm like, yeah, I'm an Instagram model. And they take pictures and, you know, never in my life when I was in prison or any of these things did I think I'd come out and be an quote unquote influencer, right? People would, but then once I started sharing my story and my life with people, I see how much people can relate to, you know, where I've come from. Maybe not all of it, right? But we all have, right? But don't let your story determine what your future is going to be, right? Like, your story is not just where you're at today. You still have a future. So at 5 o'clock when you get off work, if you're hoping to, you know, live a long, healthy life, you better get your ass in the gym. And that was one thing that I told myself, like, I don't want to get small again, and I want to look better, and I want to keep growing. So what do I got to do? Work, gym, home. And then what I got to do? Work, gym, home. And people think it's all, you know, glamour and all these things, right? Because you have this many followers now, and you have this much on your YouTube, but like, my YouTube started with 0. You know what I mean? Your YouTube started with 0, right? Her YouTube's better than my YouTube, you know? But, and congratulations, by the way. She got her plaque. I love that. But like, it's just about putting in the work, man. And, you know, I've been to prison. She's not been to prison, but I could say that I went to prison because I was making wrong choices, so I deserved to go to prison. But when I came out and I started seeing what I had to do to make the right choices, one of them was fitness. And fitness, being consistent with work in the gym, made me pretty much start to see the influences that the people I was around are not the people that I want to surround myself with.
Yeah.
I'd rather go work, gym, home. And so when you see the results, and you know as well as I do, like, how many people quit before they see the results, right? It's just like, wait for the results to come and then see where you're at. And once I saw those results, man, 21 years now, you know, and that's one thing I could say. Going to prison, getting out, one thing I never stopped. Even though I lost everything, I never stopped working out. I never lost my routine to work out, ever. And I guess I probably made that longer than I should have. But one thing I would say is, I mean, just don't give up, man. Don't let people tell you can't achieve it, because you gotta put in the work. No one's gonna put in the work for you. But if you put in the work, I guarantee you, hard work works. Because I'm walking, talking, product of my environment, but at the same time, my environment has changed. And I'm super blessed for everything I have right now, and I say that as humble as possible, because, you know, it's the second you think that you're above somebody, or the second you think you're better than somebody because you have this platform or because you have this influence, that's when God strips it all away from you.
I think the thing that I learned at least the most from him, and why I really wanted to collab with him, because not only is his story amazing, but you could have very much easily been a product of your environment. And maybe you were for a very long time. And you could easily use that as an excuse to play the victim and to have your life just continue to be down that road. But you decided to not let that be the case. You don't blame anybody. You don't blame your mom. You don't blame your dad. You don't blame the system. You can either use the way that you grew up as an excuse to continue to be that way, or you can use it as motivation to do something different, and you very much did that. So there's a lot of people that are playing the victim, maybe not for like as crazy as you grew up, because I'm gonna be real, I didn't grow up crazy. My parents were, they didn't do any of that. But you can easily use how you grew up and the things that happened to you as a reason or an excuse,
and it's
not to go after
for everybody, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to come from struggle, right? We all share the same 24 hours in a day.
Yes.
So it's like, I said it on the way here when I was coming, I don't have my favorite series. I don't have TVs and movies, and if I do, I fall asleep before even the first quarter of the movie goes on because I'm so dead tired. You know what I mean? I'm like, I wake up, straight to work. I go to bed, usually working, you know what I mean? And when I set my stuff down, I'm crash out, I wake up, straight to work. And that's why my motto is hard work works, man. It's like, don't expect a handout. And if one comes, just take it as a blessing from God and run with it, you know what I mean? But don't quit. This doesn't mean you stop because you got a blessing. This is just showing that, hey, everything I'm doing is working. I need to keep going.
Yeah.
That's what I tell people, you think an influencer's all this and that. I feel like I got to keep going from not only myself, but also all the people who rely on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what I love about being an influencer. Now, I have people that I can influence and help change their life all around the nation. It's not even just the United States now. I mean, Stax Army's out in the UK, we're out in Australia, we're in India, Brazil. I mean, we're everywhere. It's insane. And I tell people it's like real recognize real, man. Like minds always link up. And when you see someone that you recognize as a true and real person, you know, you vibe with that. You know what I mean?
I love it. Thank you so much.
We vibe.
Yes, for real.
Let's go.
Guys, make sure that you are subscribed to him, please. His link is going to be down in the description. Be a part of Stax Army, and I appreciate you coming out, for real.
Thank you.
And what we always say to end my YouTube channel is that we love you all so much, and you're more powerful than you think. Bye!
I love that.
Yes.
Let's go. And we're pretty much going to keep that same outro, except I'm going to end it with, if you haven't yet, make sure you go to StaxArmy.com, copy some of that Stax Army merch, because you ain't Stax Army unless you're rocking that Stax merch. Let's go!